If you want to learn how to make the most delicious restaurant quality garlic king prawns at home, then stick around. G'day guys, I'm Ryan Ingleton and this is my lovely wife Amanda.
Hi everyone.
And today what we're going to do for you is we're going to show you how to cook the most easiest and simplest garlic king prawns you have ever made. Now in other parts of the world you might call them shrimp, but we like to call them prawns over here in Australia.
Or bloody ugly.
No, they're not ugly, they're beautiful.
Ugly.
They're beautiful and they're going to taste beautiful and it's very simple. So the first thing I am going to do is teach you how to clean the prawn. So we're going to take the heads off and we're going to devein them. Pretty much like the praying mantis, what the praying mantis does to the male praying mantis after mating. That's what we're That's what we're going to do to this poor prawn.
Don't give me any ideas, son.
I shouldn't have mentioned that. So I'm going to move on now. I'm going to devein, dehead, and show you what they look like. All right, so the first step, as I said, is we want to take the heads off these beautiful king prawns from Australia. Then we want to take the legs off and the shell off and just leave that last little piece on there so that you've got something to grab hold of when you're going to eat them. So we take that off. Oh, these are going to be great. Then you want to take your knife and you want to slice it just down the back like that on both of the prawns. Take a sharp knife and then this little section in here, that's the area that we want to remove. So it's just a nice little tug and that's the end of the back end of the prawn. And the same again on this one. Now we're going to repeat all those steps for you, but you don't need to wait and see that, and we'll be back shortly. All right, so now we've deveined and deheaded these beautiful prawns, praying mantis style. What we need is, you're going to need 4 cloves of garlic. Now, guys, if you've ever tried cooking garlic prawns and you've had them in a restaurant and you've tried to make them at home and you don't really get that really nice garlic taste, here's a tip for you. Get some minced garlic. It's already been done for you and it really kicks off that extra flavour that your wife
and that extra garlic bread
will love. When you're laying at bed or in bed at night, make sure you lean across and let out a big breath. So we're on to that now. So we're going to use half of this container, half of this jar, 4 cloves of garlic. Let's get it in there. So we'll just add these 4 cloves of garlic, squeeze them in there. And the big bits. We take all the bits here. Doesn't really matter. It's all going to end up in that nice butter and olive oil at the end of it. And then as I said, you want to make sure it's nice and garlicky for all your friends. You add half of that container in there. And then to add a little bit of spice, guys, we're just going to put some chili flakes in there. Don't need to put a lot. Just a few. Make it nice. Give it that little bit of heat, that little bit of spice. Then you want to mix all this up. Oh, look at that. How good is that? Tell you what, if you could smell that, that's amazing. All right, now we're off to the pan. All right, so now we're up to cooking these puppies. Now what we're going to do, we've picked a nice Danish butter, guys. So make sure whenever you cook anything, spend a little bit extra money and get a nice quality butter. It's also got a little bit of salt in it, and we're going to use half of this actual block, which is 250 grams in Australia. So we're going to use 125 grams in America, 125 grams. So here we go. I'm going to chuck it in now. Let's go. All right, so you want to get a nice warm pan, guys. And what you want to do is, you want to make sure you put a little bit of olive oil in there first. And the reason for that is, the butter will burn. It doesn't have as high a melting point as what olive oil does. So if you include the olive oil first, whilst it's getting hot, your butter won't burn. Oh, it's looking great. Geez, that smells good. I love butter. Not not
great for the diet.
yeah, it's not really good for your diet.
I don't think anything we cook is good for the diet.
Probably not. But you know what though? They taste nice. So we're just reducing that down. All right, Dale, now it's time. Let's get those big bloody prawns in there.
Well,
all right, just tip them in, Dale. Get them in there. Beautiful.
Hang on, I'll get all the... Oh, sorry, you take it.
That's all right. Now what you want to do, guys, is spread them out evenly over the pan. Amanda's getting...
Spat on.
She's getting butter, oil, everything flicking all over at the moment, but you don't want to crowd your pan. And the reason why is we want to keep the beautiful temperature through here so that they keep cooking evenly and nicely. Now these are going to take about 6 minutes to do, so we'll keep doing that while you guys at home go and get yourself a drink. Come back and get ready to see what this looks like. All right, so we're just about at our 6-minute mark now, and the fragrance and the aroma, which are the same thing, smells amazing. The only thing we haven't done in this one, we haven't tipped any bourbon, we haven't tipped any beer. But I'm going to take these things off now and take these beautiful prawns off. I'm going to plate it up and we're going to come back for a taste test. All right, so now we're up to my most favourite part. It's the taste test. All right, Manna. I did get excited. It smells unreal. I just want to try it out. Dig in there. Let's make a mess. You go first.
Fingers and all.
Fingers and all. We've also got some lovely sourdough breads, and that's to make sure that you dip that in all that butter and all that garlic, all that garlic at the end.
All right.
You taste it, Dale. Here we go. Whoa, look at this. Oh, it's good. I can't wait. I can't wait to breathe this all out later.
Yeah, but we both taste the same, so it's all right.
That's true.
Do you suck the bit out of the tail?
You take the bit out of the tail. I'm going to tear off some bread. I'm going for the bread. We're going to go for that nice melted butter. Oh, there's a wonder why.
Wash it down.
No wonder why I can't lose weight. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful.
I've got some shell in my mouth.
She bit the bloody shell. How good's this? It tasted so good she had to eat the shell.
It's all right.
That's unreal. Here you go, Dal. You can have another one. All right, guys. Now, my question to you is this. Would you like to see us cook a big tomahawk steak? In Australia, they're called a cattleman's rib. RIBEYE, rib cutlet. They're a massive piece of steak to go with our surf and turf prawns. Or would you rather see something like a spinach patty that's fried cheese, rice, spinach, tomato, all done in a nice little breadcrumb ball? Or maybe you'd like to see a chicken kebab done with bourbon sauce, capsicum, and some big, thick chunks of bacon.
I'm voting for that one.
Well, you can either go with Amanda's vote. You can go with Amanda's vote. Leave your comments down below, and whoever or whichever is the highest number, that's what we're going to do for you. So if you're a fan of this channel and you like watching, please make that subscribe button grey and hit the like button for us, guys. We really appreciate every one of you out there, and thanks very much for enjoying our day with us today. Catch you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
I don't have anything to drink.